Alright, so we're going to review this unit. We're going to start with circles. Circumference of a circle with a radius of 10. So remember, circumference is C equals pi times diameter. So C equals 3.14 times diameter. This says radius is 10. If the radius is 10, then we have to double that to get that the diameter is 20. 3.14 times 20 is 62.8 centimeters squared. Number 2, circumference of a circle with a radius of 15. So again, circumference is pi times diameter. C equals 3.14 times. The radius is 15. So half of that is 15. We want the diameter. So we're going to double that to get that the diameter is 30. Then we multiply 3.14 times 30, and the circumference is 94.2 inches. The area of a circle with a radius of 5, area equals pi times the radius squared. So area equals 3.14 times the radius is 5 feet. So this means 5 times 5 squared means you're multiplying the radius by itself, not times 2, by itself. And when you plug that in, you get that the area is 78.5 square feet. Make sure area is squared. The area of a circle with a diameter of 12, area equals pi times the radius squared. So that's 3.14 times, this says the diameter is 12, so all the way across is 12. We just want half of that. So half of 12 is 6. 6 squared is 36, and 3.14 times 36 is 113.04 square centimeters. The area of a circle with a diameter of 25. Area equals pi times the radius squared. This says that the diameter is 25, so I'm going to take half of that to get that the radius is 12.5. So I'm going to plug in 3.14 times 12.5 squared. And the area is 490.63 square meters. All right, volume. Volume of a cube with a side of 1 inch. So for a cube, if one side is 1 inch, then the height is 1 inch and the depth is 1 inch. Volume of a cube is length times width times height. And 1 times 1 times 1 is 1 cubic inch. The volume of a box with a base of 3, height of 4, and depth of 5. Volume of a box is length times width times height. So that is 3 times 4 times 5. And that is 60 cubic feet. The volume of a rectangular prism is 100 cubic feet. The length is 5 feet, and the width is 4 feet. We're looking for the depth. So volume equals length times width times height. Plug in what you know. You know that the volume is 100. You know that the length is 5 and the width is 4. So now we do the inverse operation. 5 times 4 is 20. and we're going to divide by 20 to get that the height is 5. Find the volume of this triangular prism. So for a triangular prism, find the area of the base multiplied by the height. So the area of the base for this triangular prism is 1/2 base times height. So the base is 4 and the height is 6 of the base. So that's 24. And half of that is 12. So the area of the base is 12. And the height of the prism is 8. And 12 times 8 is 96 cubic centimeters. Again, the volume of a triangular prism is the area of the base times the height of the prism. The area of the base is 1/2 base times the height of the triangle. 4.5 times 5 is 22.5. Half of that is 11.25. So we're going to plug that in for the base. Volume equals 11.25 times the height of the prism, and that is 90. 90 cubic centimeters. The surface area of a cube with 2-inch sides, so for 2 is the dimensions all the way around because it's a cube. So for a cube, you just find the area of one square, 2 times 2 is 4, multiply that by the 6 sides that you have on a cube, and that is 24 square inches. The surface area of a rectangular prism with a height of 3, a width of 2, and a length of 4. So for this front rectangle, that's 4 times 3. And I have that in the front and the back. The side is 2 times 3. And I have that on the right and the left. And the bottom is 4 times 2. And I have that on the bottom and the top. So now I add these 3 together. 24 plus 12 plus 16 is 52 centimeters squared. What is the surface area of a cube with 4-inch edges? 4 times 4 is 16, so 1 square is 16. We have 6 spaces. 16 times 6 is 96 square inches. The surface area of this triangular prism, so we have 2 triangles and 3 rectangles. For my triangles, the height is 6, the base is 4. 6 times 4 is 24. Divided by 2 because it's a triangle, that's 12. So both triangles are 12 centimeters each. This rectangle is 4 times 12 for the bottom. 4 times 12 is 48. The side is 7 times 12. 7 times 12 is 84. The one on the right side has the same dimension. And we said the triangles are both 12. So we add these together. 48 plus 84 plus 84 plus my two triangles is 240 centimeters squared. The surface area of the triangular prism, the triangle is 16 times 12, which is 192, divided by 2. So each triangle equals 96, because that's the same dimension for the front triangle and the back triangle. The bottom rectangle is 12 times 10, which is 120. The side is 10 times 20, which is 200. And the side is 16 times 10, which is 160. So 96 plus 96 plus 120 plus 200 plus 160 is 672 square centimeters.